morning, everyone. Happy Monday. We're live here in Celebration, Florida. Welcome, welcome. Nope. Oh, it's a gorgeous morning here in Celebration. I'm so excited that you're all here. We're going to be talking about our one word for 2026. This is one of my favorite streams. I did one last year. I'm going to make this an annual thing where we figure out what our one word is for 2026. We have the beautiful moon still in the sky. I'd say it's like 50, 60 degree weather right now. Not really sure. But we're in beautiful Celebration. We're going to take a look at some of the lights around town. We're going to talk about our one words. I will reveal my one word by the end of the stream. We also have some special guests. Very excited that they're here with me this morning. They're going to be adding some of their own words of wisdom regarding their one word for this year. So welcome. Thank you for being here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm so excited you're here. If you've been here for a while, welcome back. This chat and this stream is all about positivity. So if you would like to say hello in the chat, go for it. We're a friendly little group. Good morning, Lynette. We're going to give you a synopsis of the book, One Word. The full title is One Word That Will Change Your Life. So if you're interested in picking up a copy of that book, you can get it anywhere books are sold. You can get it on Amazon. I believe it's super cheap. It's about 90 pages, I believe. I'll show you what the book looks like. I have it with me. But if you're not a reader, it's okay. There's big words, there's pictures. It's it's not your typical like paperback book. It's actually hardcover, but it helps you to figure out what your one word for the year will be. And I'm going to give you some background on why it's important to get a one word. And I'll go through each of the highlights in the book. But if you want to sit down and really dive in deeper, you can get your own copy of the book. I'm going to introduce my two special guests. They're just going to say hello, and then we'll go for a little stroll. This is my friend Kaylee. Wave to the camera. There she is in all her glory. There's Gianna.
Hello.
Hi. And they're going to be walking and talking with us. And we're all going to reveal our one words by the end of the stream. I don't want to influence anyone's decision on their one word, but we're going to talk about it as we go for a stroll. Are we ready? We're good? All right. And I'm going to throw out my cup too. All right. As you're entering, please hit the like button. It's good karma. Spread the love. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Hit the bell for all notifications so you'll be notified every time we go live. And it's usually every Monday morning. Sometimes we go live a little bit later, around 6:35 today, 6:10. I'm just very excited to begin the stream. But definitely when you have that bell on, you'll be notified every time I go live. I also want to thank my lovely Patreons.
Yeah, let's go. So I have to go put this in my car.
Okay, so we'll hang here.
Okay.
But can I have the book?
BRB.
Thank you. Okay. Gianna's ready to go. We're going to take a look down downtown Celebration at all the lights. There's a tree there. I'm very excited to show you. But yes, want to thank my Patreons for being super amazing. If you're interested in becoming a patron, you can go to patreon.com/learningwithlau or learningwithlau.com. You can check out the level that's right for you. You're going to get some fun little perks in there as well. And yeah, that's it. I'm really excited to have you all here. This is the book, One Word That Will Change Your Life. It's the extended edition. John Gordon is like the main author, but it was also influenced by Dan Britton and Jimmy Page. Here we go. Like I said, super short. You can read it in one sitting. Usually takes me about a half hour to read. I read it every year, so not that I forget it, but it's just nice to have a little reminder. And usually it helps me to figure out my one word for that particular year. This year, I was really hyper-focused on figuring out my one word, so I read the book last night, even though I already had my one word in mind. So, yeah, let's do it. As we walk, I'm going to give you some information about the book. Let's do this. Crazy, we're good? We're good. Okay. All right. So let's talk about why we need a one word, right? Why is this important? Apparently, 87% of us make New Year's resolutions every year. Do you guys make a resolution or have you in the past?
I try. I usually fail by
Oh.
February.
Fail by February
So,
1st.
Two things. One, my birthday just passed, and so instead of like an annual, like yearly resolution, I just do like a every age I do something.
Oh,
But
you're
I
so
will say
cute, though,
sometimes
Akia.
because I'm always late. I have other strengths. Being on time is not one of them. So every year I'm like, okay, this year I'm going to make sure that I'm on time, and then I show up to New Year's Day brunch late.
So it's okay, but that's proving the point of how everyone makes New Year's resolutions, right? And they don't really stick. So that's
Yeah.
kind of how this whole one word idea was born. But I like that idea on your birthday. That's nice. It's a nice little reflection.
It's a good time because it's toward the end of the year.
Definitely. So here's the tree in celebration. It's really cute because at night, these little boxes here that look like little birdhouses, they have all the reindeer names on it, but they snow at night. It's very cute here in Florida when the snow happens. But yes, here we are. So 87% of us make New Year's resolutions, and just like Jenna said, on February 1st, that resolution was kind of done, right? So this is where the idea was born. And to give you a little background, the authors were chatting, and one of them said, what's your one theme for the year? Give me a theme for your year in one word. And it was hard to kind of narrow that down into one word. But after that was done, that was a hyper-focused word that was easy to remember and carry throughout the year. So we're going to talk all about that. Hey, Shamrock Turtle. Yes, very Florida. This is where they usually have the fake ice skating rink, but I don't know what's happening.
It's on the other side.
It's on the other side?
It is here because I haven't got moved to the left corner.
Oh. So what is this? Just to see Santa?
No, I think that this is for the train.
Oh.
So the train used to be over there.
horses.
It looks like they just swapped it.
Gotcha.
I didn't see that ice skating rink.
Let's
Walk over there and see it.
We're gonna check it out for sure.
It's like Colin's.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. But yes, I love this quote in the book. It says, the most important part of a change is a change of heart. So you can have all the intentions in the world, right? But if you're not changing your mindset, changing your way of thinking, nothing's going to change. I'm counting on you to direct me to the fun houses.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, tonight. Oh, last night they lit the menorah. Yeah. It's the first day of Hanukkah, so happy Hanukkah to those who celebrate. And this little square here just reminds me of Savannah so much. So whenever I miss Savannah, I come and I sit over here. But yeah, a little menorah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. You're gonna make a left? Okay.
Go past our nail, please.
Yeah.
It's the two houses that you take a left.
So to also give you some insight, my one word for this year was peace. And I really feel like, and I've talked about it on other streams, I really feel like that word definitely altered the way I viewed my year, because a lot of things happened this year. The year of the snake, year of shedding and letting go and releasing all the things that no longer serve you. And I thought when I picked this one word that I would just attract peaceful things, right? Like, it actually did the opposite. I was the one in charge of creating my own peace, right, in the midst of chaos. So I love that I chose this word because it was helpful in me navigating all the craziness in my life. So that was great. Do you want to share your one word for 2025? Well, I mean,
2025.
2025.
Did you have a word?
No,
I didn't have a word.
You didn't have a word. Okay, but that's why we're gonna pick
Show
one
up.
today. Show up. That's two
That's
words.
two. Yeah.
Kaylee,
So dash up.
What
My
would-
word of the year was purpose.
love.
And it was just because I wanted to be more purposeful with my choices. I said, A lot of my friends live long distance. I want to be purposeful with my trips. I wanted to go and visit them, and just it didn't have to be us going anywhere. I just wanted to spend time together. Purposeful with my career and the choices that I was making for that.
Love that.
It was just a great year, making sure that everything I was doing was all towards my purpose.
Beautiful. It reminds me of my one word from last year, which was intention.
And last year, my word was peace.
Look at us. We hang out too much.
I know.
Oh my God.
So everyone, just so you know, she stole the word year from me because I had such a great year. She was like, oh,
yeah. Well, hey, Captain Kirk, good morning. All right. So we're going to get into all the specifics, but one word can make a difference. And it also mentions that you should have a stretch team. I would say that I have my stretch team with me right here because I let them know what my one word is, and they, help to hold me accountable and even remind me in times of chaos, like, hey, remember your one word. And, it's nice to have that support team. So by the end, we'll talk about like specifics with your stretch team, but it's always good to have that additional support. The book does focus on 6 different dimensions of kind of like different layers or impact areas that your one word will affect. So we have a spiritual impact, a physical impact, emotional, relational. It's like, oh, where'd that light come? Thank you, Sharon. Mental and financial. So when thinking about your one word, those are the 6 areas that hopefully will be impacted by that word, which I think is super fun. We're going to see some beautiful houses with lights, but we got some decor here. Why not? It's very nice. They did a good job. Tripping. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm always curious if it's a town that does these light bulbs for them, or if they're all friends and they're like, yo, let's just get the same light bulb.
No, I'm pretty sure it's part of the apartment complex. It does it.
So cute.
Right? I love that. Just a little Christmas cheer. So let's talk about the one word process. Okay? There's 3 different steps we're going to talk about on the street. So they say to prepare your heart by looking in. Okay, so we're going to be doing a lot of reflection, a lot of meditation, journaling, prayer, whatever you need to kind of look inwards, right? Then you're going to discover your word by looking up. We're going to talk about that. The book does, not that it talks about religion, but it mentions God. And if you are somebody who is not religious, just change that word to the universe, because that's what I do, right? Because I'm not overly religious, and that's okay. I can still pick my one word. I can still, have a impactful journey here. It doesn't mean that if you don't believe in God or whatever you believe that this will change your experience, because it won't. And then the third step is live your word by looking out. So those 3 different things are really important in discovering your one word. Where are we going? Into the darkness?
Yeah.
Okay. But we're going to see some pretty houses. It'll definitely be worth it. So stick around. What? It's okay. We're just vibing right now. We're just excited to talk about our one words.
Have your viewers started thinking about their one word?
Well, I was just you read my mind. I love that. So I was going to ask if you in the chat have already picked out your one word. Put it in the chat for me.
Or before we start there, did they have one word this past year?
You also read just my mind for my next question. If you had, we're on the same wavelength. Look at me and my friends. If you had the 2025 word, put that in the chat. So maybe indicate it 2025. Put your word. 2026. Put your word. Or if you're still thinking, that's okay too. But I would love to see your one words. Share them. Share them out. All right. So in celebration, we have some gorgeous homes. So we're going to show you some of them with their holiday decor. If you haven't already hit that like button, please do. And if you find that this is a valuable stream, you want friends and family to discover their one word, definitely share the stream with them and spread all the good karma. It always feels cool to write creatives. Or when I'm running, because I do run around here. It's okay.
You know where we're going, right?
Yes.
East Lawn? I don't know. I don't know the names of places.
Where the big house.
I just know the landmarks.
When you take a left onto the street
Yeah.
from Haley and I's apartment, from Celebration Boulevard, you take up,
Yeah. Okay.
it's at the end, and then you would take another one. But we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna come up to a lovely body of water.
Oh, I love bodies of
There is a gorgeous church that we're gonna walk by as
Oh,
well.
okay.
Just little landmarks of celebration.
I love it.
Sorry that you're there.
It's okay. If you haven't been to Celebration, it's just about, 10 minutes from Disney World? And I know we have a lot of Disney World viewers. There's some cute little places here in Celebration, little shopping areas and restaurants. So if you are sick of dining on Disney property, Celebration is only 10 minutes away. So you can Uber or take your rental car, whatever the case may be. But it looks like a little safety town. In like where the little homes are just so quaint and cute. I don't know, Safety Town, that's a Long Island thing back in the day. They had-
it?
Yeah, it was like this little, where you go on like field trips, and it was like a fake little town, and they taught you about like crossing the street and driving in cars, and like, yeah, it was called Safety Town.
That's so cute.
Yeah, and I loved it. I loved going on field trips there, and it was just like a
You
miniature.
would.
I would love that, right? It's just like, let's follow the rules and listen to the crossing guard, but then you also could drive. Like, I thought that was cool. They were like little go-kart things that you drove.
Yeah,
And you had to follow the
safely.
rules of safety first. Follow the rules of the road. And I loved it, but it just reminds me of that because the homes almost look like fake. Like, there's too perfect.
Yeah.
So you're getting a little tour of Celebration in the dark. Sorry, guys, you can't really see that much. All right.
Well, when we go back, we'll go back by the lake over there.
Yes. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Talks about in this book how there are many successful professional sports teams, professional like businesses that also use this one word.
Do you want to hear a crazy story?
I would love a crazy story.
My current VP at my company right now used to work for the company that they mentioned in this book.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah. Cavaliero. Isn't that
Okay.
wild? It's like
Wow.
a recruitment firm.
I love that.
Like such a small world.
I love it. So if you have a business, or even I did it with my students a few years. We picked our one word, and it's really powerful, and it helps to like bring everybody together, but also to achieve goals together, right? If you're in a business, that's something that you want to do to help your business become more successful. So, just saying, it's a great book. All right. So prepare your heart. Another big quote that they have in this book: failing to prepare is preparing to fail. So if you're not laying the groundwork for the process, you're going to unfortunately not be successful in it, right? We have to plan for everything. Right, Kiwi?
Correct.
My little planner. Yeah, so we got a plan. So I love this. They have a quote from Abraham Lincoln. If I had 8 hours to chop down a tree, I'd spend 6 hours sharpening my axe. So nothing is more frustrating than chopping wood with a blunt blade. And nothing is more frustrating than going through life without focus, right? So this is really just about being intentional on how you're living your life. I love that they talk about a busy life, being super busy. And we talked about this on previous streams. Busy does not mean productive, okay? And they say in here, activity does not mean achievement. So even if you're quote unquote busy, it doesn't really mean that you're getting things done, right? You could just be doing things to fill up your time. Yeah, this is a lot further than I thought.
Sorry, I thought it was closer.
I thought it was too. No, it's
Okay,
not
I
you.
see lights in the distance.
I literally thought it was way closer as well. So
So I will say that's another reason why I chose the word purpose this past year, because I am somebody who does have a very busy life between work and maintaining friendships and relationships and just all the things. And so this year was another thing to say, okay, is when I'm planning all these things, what can I actually do before
Right.
I'm burning myself out?
right.
What are the things that I really want to go to instead of just saying yes to everything?
Right, exactly.
That was another big reason for the word.
And we talked about this on previous streams too, about like people pleasing, right? If we're constantly doing that, yes, your life is going to be a lot busier, but are you going to be happy? Are you going to be accomplishing the things that you want to? Are you going to be accomplishing your goals? Not really, right? So it's important to, I love that was your word, purpose, very similar to mine, intention, right? But just some ideas there. I'm going to read off some of the one words that people have chosen. We got some stuff coming up. Yeah, I'm excited. In a little bit. So stay tuned for that. But I love this. So you're making an investment when you're selecting your one word, right? You're being purposeful. You're being intentional with your time and thinking. This is where I thought we were going next. This is
Right up here.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. This is where all the rich people are.
Your rich people houses are over here. But I see the lights in the distance. I'm so excited. All right.
If you've stayed this long, thank you.
Thanks for hanging with us. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah. So this is an important part.
This is pretty. Did you look over here?
Here we go. I don't know if you could see. It's kind of
Look at that. Gorgeous.
gorge. Oh no, is my sound bad? We had one of those in Tampa. My one word is focus. I love it, Bill. We get bombarded and I need to filter the noise better. I love that. Let me see if I can turn off my Bluetooth because that last time was messing me up. Hold on. Please tell me if that is. We're going to continue our journey.
I see the lights in the distance.
Beautiful. Okay. So in order to prepare your heart, the first step is to unplug. This is something that I feel like we all struggle with, right? Which is why on Sundays I do a social media free Sunday because I need just time without the noise, as Bill said before, which is super important. So they say in the book, no TV, no music, no computer, no phone, no other people, no to-do lists. Okay? So unplugging is not just about technology, it's about removing all of the outside noise, people, etc. So you're able to focus on receiving your one word. It's not about choosing it, it chooses you.
Yeah, get rid of the outside noise.
There's a so out of silence comes power. You're able to really dive deep and think about some important questions I'm going to get to in a second. So you're going to ask yourself, what do I need? Okay, this isn't necessarily about what you want, but rather what you truly need in your life. What areas of your life need the most change and why? This question helps us to uncover some obvious and hidden issues that need your attention. It also jumpstarts the list of possible words for the year. So that's really the first question that you're going to be focusing on. What do I need? Well, this is a pretty little church here. All right. So that's the first question. What do I need? Second one, what's in my way? So you're looking for obstacles or things that are preventing your personal growth. Okay. What is in my way? What are these obstacles? What is preventing me from having what I need? Right? And that can be something that you're doing. Could be some self-sabotage that's going on. The answers to these questions can be very revealing and help you to figure out your one word. We're getting closer. Oh, I remember this house. Yeah. They always do a lot of decoration for like any holiday, even the 4th of July.
Every single holiday, Cinco de Mayo.
Everything. So fun.
Yeah.
And then the next question, what needs to go? I love that question. So sometimes there are hard things that we just don't want to depart or get rid of in our life, right? We hold them hostage. And past mistakes of pain are things that we hold on to, and we should be releasing them. Okay, like for example, bitterness, lack of forgiveness, all that holds us back. So what are the things that we need to let go? I feel like this year there was a lot of shedding that everyone did. I feel like a lot of my friends and family were going through some tough times, but we needed to really release the things that no longer serve us. So having that reflection on, okay, what things need to go in my life? What do I need to get rid of? What boundaries do I need to set? Right? And if you're answering these questions thoughtfully, you'll be able to see what words are coming out of this. There might be an overlap, right, from question to question. But all things that I ask myself when I'm trying to figure out my one word. This is like a winter wonderland.
I know.
Wow.
I think
Look
Santa's
at this.
Still sleeping.
Santa.
'Cause the
Santa.
alarm hasn't gone off yet.
Oh, it's so funny. Well, I love that they do the trees here too. But let's just take it in. Oh my gosh. And we got the moon. So I'm going to go slowly panning because this is like, there's a lot to take in here.
Yeah, and then look at the Mickey and Minnie.
The Mickey and Minnie. Mickey's waving. God. A lot of electricity, yes. And they covered all the windows with the little gingerbread. So cute.
So for anyone who lives in Orlando, this is the house to come to on Halloween because I bet you they give full-size candy bars.
Yeah, you gotta get there early though. This is celebration is hard to get into. What is it? Oh, the Veterans Club. Oh, there's a contest. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. 2025 Veterans Club Decor Contest winner. Wow. We're in the midst of a contest winner. And it looks like they have their property roped off too because look at these full-size. Wow. These are actually gorgeous statues here. Wow. Like, do you see these full-size figures here? Wow. Good morning, Mark. Welcome. This is something. Wow. I'm just like on the front steps. It's fine. These must have been very expensive. I don't know where you even get something like that. Oh, Santa! Hey, Santa. Say hello. Wow. Very cute. There's another little home. But just to recap the questions once more. So you're asking, what do I need? What's in my way? And what needs to go? Yeah. Yeah. So celebration is quite the place to go to on Halloween, but you gotta get here early afternoon because the traffic is wild. But usually they hand out really, really good candy here because this is like a destination. Look at that little photo op spot. We got Santa back here as well. Like they did a great job. No wonder they're the contest winners. So beautiful. But I'm telling you, every holiday they do something. Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, they always decorate. So super, super cute. And then we have this cutie little house here. Very classy decor. Obviously not as over the top, but still just really beautiful. And I love this. It's like miniature palm tree, like such a Florida Christmas vibe here. Really cute. Beautiful home. Love that. So going back to your one word, the reason why you need to ask yourself these questions to kind of tap in is thinking about, if you're selecting a word, having that why in the back of your mind, like why you picked the word, it's always more important than the what. When you figure out your why, it helps you to, number one, remember the word. And number three, it makes it easier to live out that word if you are living with, again, here's the word, intention, right? You know what you want. You have that understanding of why you chose this word. It's going to make it easier to, again, remember and carry out. Looks like they turned out their lights, but they had a lot here as well. Oh, did they win too? What is this? They were a winner too. Oh, so they had different categories. I think the other one said best decor. This is best lights and music. Well, not right now. I don't see the lights and music now. They had different categories. So that's lights and music. And then 2024, again, best lights and music.
Best lights and music.
Whoa, 2023.
2022.
Wow, they're just taking the
2021,
cake.
2020.
Best in town in 2020.
Wow.
I wish the lights and music were on.
Oh, it says rock and roll.
Oh, man.
Yeah, when does it go on?
I don't know.
Is there a schedule?
Is there a schedule? Wait, there's more down there. Oh. I don't want to. All right, let's go back. We can go back. You want to go on the other side of the street? Is there more things to see?
Okay, let's go down and see those.
Okay,
And then we'll kick it around.
we'll kick it around. Okay. All right. So
We're not gonna miss the sunrise by the water, just so you know.
I love that you said water.
Yeah, in case anybody was wondering, we're all from the Northeast.
Yes.
And we all met down here.
Yeah, isn't that wild? 2 New Yorkers and a New Jersey.
I'm an upstater.
Upstater, Long
Jersey
Islander,
Shore gal.
Jersey Shore. We're just a classy crew right here.
Wait till you hear my word of the year.
I love it. I love it so much. All right, shush. So, after we go through those intentional questions, now you're going to look up. So remember, I said before, if you're someone that, you don't maybe believe in God or you're not that religious, you can change this around and talk about the universe, okay? Because that's what I do. I'm just not a religious person, but it's okay. Change your way of thinking and it still applies, okay? So once you've prepared your heart, you're ready to receive your word, okay? So maybe you thought you had to go out there and search for this. No, it's going to come to you, okay? So now instead of unplugging, we're plugging in, all right? Plugging in requires that you make time for, and they say prayer. This could be reflection. This could be meditation. This could be maybe going to the gym and just calming your mind. Whatever the case may be, whatever your form of, reflection is, that's what you're going to do. Okay? And I'll just read what they have here in the book. It says, whether you pray while taking a morning walk, going to bed, showering, gardening, or driving to work, prayer is simply having a conversation with God or the universe. When you express your needs and wants, struggles and failures, and hopes and dreams, you reveal your heart to God or the universe. Allow God to share unconditional love for you. Good morning. Okay. So it talks about how God or the universe will take control when you are doing this type of prayer, reflection, meditation, whatever. This is really cute. At night, we're going to take a look at this house and then we're going to swoop back around. All right. So it also says we should listen up, right? Be ready to receive that word. It's something that, again, will come out of your reflection questions, quieting your mind, prayer, meditation, whatever. And this is not something that, for me, it took me a while to kind of narrow down my one word. So it's not something that can happen overnight for some of us. Maybe for some of you, it just strikes you, right? For others, it might take a little bit. And that's okay, right? But carving out time, being intentional, is really going to help you to figure out that word. So we got a lot of Star Wars here. Look at these. Wow. Droids to the world, it says. That's cute. Look. Look at them. So I can't tell you how your word will be revealed to you, but if you prepare your heart and you ask God or the universe for the word that is meant for you, and you listen for God or the universe to speak it into your life, God will find the best way to share your word with you, okay? Based on the experiences that you have. I like this because it also helps you to kind of like tap into your, well, it's another winner, condo and apartment. Helps you tap into your own values. It helps you to figure out and get clear on the things that are important in your life. I'm obsessed with this North Pole stable. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen. How cute is that? I've never seen that. We got Santa Claus, or Santa's Castle, excuse me. Magic Kingdom, watch out. We got Santa's Castle. And then this is kind of toppled over, but still cute. A little walkway photo op. All right, and then the next step in this process is to live out your word. So again, 3 little steps. Oh, the sun is starting to rise. We're going to see that. So I love this. When your word comes to you, it may come in the form of a character trait, a discipline, a person, a spiritual focus, an attribute, or a value. Then following examples of possible words are not meant to be a particular list from which to choose from, but rather a starting point. So I'm going to give you some suggestions of words that you can choose from, but again, you're not limited to, obviously. Okay? We have love, joy, patience, kindness, rest, prayer, health, train, flexible, devotion, intimacy, discipline, smile, commitment, overcome, bold, positive, green, inspire, finish, purity, integrity, and strong. Some of my one words over the years were balance, create, yes. I think I had purpose too at one point. Strong. What else? Peace was this year. Last year was intention. Um, yeah, I think that's all I can remember. But what I do every single year is I have my one word that I put on like just computer paper. I draw it out with pencil, and then I color it in. I do it in like block letters, and then I color it in, and I hang it up on my wall, and I stare at it every day. I see it's the first thing I see when I wake up, and I just cover it um, each year. So I still have mine from the past couple of years, so I can really go back and take a look at them. But I like to save them each year. All right. So it's important, obviously, to share your one word and concept with others because it creates that sense of community. It creates that sense of accountability with the people in your life. We call that your stretched. Okay. So let's talk about living it out. So once you discover the word that's meant for you, it's time to live it out. As the saying goes, this is where the rubber meets the road. This is the most important part of the process, your moment of truth. But it's also the fun part, right? You get to act it out and see how it's going to help you navigate through your year. It's going to help you step outside your comfort zone. It might be something that you really need to focus on, or in times where you're struggling, you can fall back on that one word and help have it guide you, right, to make the best decision for you. You may immediately see some areas of opportunity in which you can improve. Just like I said with my one word peace, right? I thought just I would attract peace into my life. It's not always the case, right? Life is going to throw curveballs, but if you are able to navigate and create your own peace, what does that look like for you? And then, of course, they talk about keeping your own word front and center. Just like I said, I had it every year. I have it in my room hanging up. You can also create a screensaver with your word. You can put it on a post-it. You can put it, take a picture and save it on your smartphone. I have also on the background of my phone as my like screensaver or whatever your background is, lock screen. I have a quote about peace, right? So I'm always looking at it constantly. You can create a weekly focal point or a challenge every week if you want that revolves around it. A little bit more extreme is getting a tattoo, but you can get a temporary one. That's fine. You can write a poem. You can write a prayer. You can, like, just like I did, look for sayings or quotes that relate to your word, right? But the most important part, again, is you're not creating 2 words. You're not creating a phrase or a resolution. You are creating one word that you will focus on for your year. I just want to say hello. Oh, hair looks good today. We're gonna cross the street and not get killed. But yes, if this is something you are interested in diving in a little bit deeper, I had mentioned it on my past trips, but I am doing a 31-day challenge.
Go on that side? No, let's go this way. We did that side.
Yeah.
There's also beautiful trails in Celebration. If you look
Beautiful
right there,
trails.
You can walk through the woods.
Why don't we?
We should.
Okay, we're going this way.
Some of us work in the office.
Okay,
and we
so
have
sorry.
To get ready.
So sorry. 31-day challenge starting January 1st, and it's all about your one word. So if you picked one out, you need a little bit extra support, guidance. We're doing a challenge called New Year, New Chapter, right? We're turning the page, we're moving forward with this one word. So if this is something that you would like some additional support in, you're going to get 4 45-minute group coaching calls. You'll also get a 45-minute one-on-one coaching call with me. You'll also get the new chapter workbook, which is a PDF that'll be sent to you. And you can use that throughout the month of January. You'll also, if you lock in that, will get some discounted rates to continue coaching with me throughout the year. So this is a great value. You're going to, hi, come on the stream.
Oh my God.
I know.
I was trying to get out of the frame.
No, you're in it. You're in it.
It's caffeine time.
Yes. Oh, you have your Celsius. Where'd you pull that out?
Out of my bag.
Oh my God. So the early bird special, unfortunately, is over. But right now, you can lock in before January 1st for $2.99, or send me an email with some more information about that.
You won't regret it.
You won't regret it, says Gianna. And we're going to really focus in on your one word. The only requirement is that you have it already picked out and you're ready to rock and roll on January 1st. You're going to see some fun and exciting things coming out. If you want to follow me on social media as well, you can see those fun things. You can go to Instagram, and my handle is LearningWithLau55. I'm going to turn this back around because that's enough of my face. But yes, let's continue. Let's get some more tips on your one word, okay? Are we okay on time? Is everybody good? Okay. So, another important thing is there's no do-overs. We don't want to have the same word the next year. You're like, oh, that didn't work this year. I'm going to pick the same one and stick to it. No, it didn't work for a reason. Honestly, if you're doing all the things that I just talked about, it should work. This is cute.
Oh, this is so cute.
So nice. They have a little table spread.
Yeah.
Yes, but if you're doing all the things that I'm suggesting, if you join my 31-day program, your one word will work. I guarantee it. I've done it for over 10 years, and I found success every single year. So if you want success with your one word, I guarantee joining this program, it's definitely going to help you because I'm going to share all the things that I've done. All right. Also, think about if we all lived out our one word, what would that mean for our lives, our community, our family? If you're doing this with a group of friends, like how would that strengthen your bonds? Little bird feeder. Look at this cute little car. Little antique car.
It's really cute.
I love that. But yeah, it's important to share this with your stretch team, getting people on board. It's free. I mean, picking a one word is free. And they have lights on the car. Oh, cute. Decorations. Now you can kind of see the lovely homes and the Islam. Again, a lot of teachers do this in school. We're gonna cross over. Okay. holding up track. I did it with my students, and I had their one words up around the classroom.
Are we heading back to the lake?
Yeah, totally.
This is a really pretty street.
Yeah, I have this one down that one. It's so gorgeous. I usually, when I run, I go down here. And then the rest of the book kind of shows you different examples of people, businesses that have been successful with one words and their success. So it gets you kind of pumped up, which I love. At the end of the book, it has this little action plan. I don't like to write in my books, especially if I'm using them over again, so it's blank. But it gives you kind of an overview of everything that you need to do. There's more pages. I just can't turn them right now. So again, just to recap a little bit, the action plan is to prepare your heart and look in. You're going to take a little time to unplug from the noise, ask a few essential questions. I went over those at the beginning of the stream. So you're going to get away from the noise and distractions of life and create an environment to look inward, quiet your mind, and really listen to your heart. Then ask yourself these 3 questions and write the insights here. Also, I write a lot, so I didn't want to write in the book. So again, what do I need? What's in my way? And what do I need to let go? Again, there's like bonus questions I kind of went over earlier, so you can go back in the stream and check that out. You're going to discover your word and look up. You can also put your one word here. Again, I don't like to write in my books, so I didn't do that. And then live your word. You're going to look out. There's some bonus questions here as well. All things that I went over earlier. But again, if you're somebody that is committing to this program, I can also send you my one word PDF after signing up as well. So we'll get that as a little bonus. If you haven't already. Oh, wait, what was that, Gianna?
I said how amazing you are. Everyone should sign up.
You're so sweet. You're so sweet.
I wasn't paid to do that.
No. She just hangs out with me because she likes me. If you haven't already hit that like button, please do. It's good karma. It'll come back around in some way, shape, or form. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Hit the bell. Turn it on for all notifications so you'll be notified every time I go live. Sometimes I do a bonus stream. Sometimes I do a transformative Tuesday stream, but usually it's Monday motivation at 6:35. Today was a little earlier. I wanted to jumpstart on this one word. What else? You can follow me on Instagram, LearningWithLau55. You can become a Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/learningwithlau or learningwithlau.com and select the level that's right for you. It looks so gorgeous now.
See?
I feel colder
It's
for some reason.
You have to go through the darkness to get to the light.
Oh my gosh.
Look at
I
that.
love that. I love
Good
that.
thing.
All good things.
It did get colder though.
It did,
so.
right? I don't know how that happened. It's
Like
supposed to get
moisture.
warmer, but yeah. I don't know. It's not as it's not as humid.
Out.
It's 52.
Yeah.
Woo. 52 degrees here in Central Florida. But you know, this. If you're following me on the socials, you'll see this. I'm going to create some reels. I got a short one that I made, but we had a little girls' staycation in Disney Animal Kingdom Lodge. So if you are not following me on Instagram, definitely check that out. You'll see a reel either today or tomorrow. We had a girls' staycation. It was a beautiful day on Saturday. We actually went in the pool at the resort. It was not 50 degrees. It was a lovely day in the upper 70s, I believe. So that was super fun. So if you're listening to this and you're like, I want to have a fun little girls' day or guys' day or whatever, this is your sign to do it. The year is almost over. Make time for the people that you want in your life and just have those good times because life is too damn short. Come on. And
just so you know, if right now you're overwhelmed because you have 100 million things that you have to do before the end of the year, maybe now is not the time to do it.
oh, okay.
Maybe you're like, you know what, for Q1, I want to have this planned, or I want to plan this once a quarter,
Yeah.
or once a month I want to do this, or
Right.
think ahead as getting these ideas and then putting that into your year ahead. It doesn't all have to be done all right now.
Right. We're doing it with purpose.
Yes.
But you know what? Kaylee is very overwhelmed and has a lot of things going on, and she still made it happen because she loves us.
It's
But
true. And if it is important to you, then you find a way and you plan around it.
it's okay. But no pressure. We're just dancing through life. But yeah, it was a great time. And you'll see more of that because they did decorate for Christmas. We have some
girls did s'mores.
I was going to say s'mores. We went to
Beautiful s'mores.
Sanaa.
Bread service.
Bread service. So you'll see all of that again. Learning with Law 55 on Instagram. I'm probably going to share the reel on YouTube as well as a short, but we'll see. In the next couple of days, that's coming out, and it's super fun. And we all got matching pajamas.
Yeah,
And
that
looked
was really
super cute. So you know what? Just go out and do fun things with your friends and family.
Yeah, literally. And you know what? As I was saying before,
Yes.
how we have busy lives and we have so many things that we have to do and yada yada. I can get overwhelmed sometimes by it, but this past week I had a big epiphany, thinking like, how lucky am I that I get to do all these things with the people that I love.
Yep.
And it just leads to a very fruitful life.
I love that. Let's turn it back on you. That was so sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have to also like realize too, yes, it's a crazy time of year, and maybe for some of us we had a rough year, but like how lucky are we that we get to push through that and learn and grow from those experiences, right? So just hold on to that, everybody. It's going to be great. 2026, I'm super pumped. Oh, hello. We have to share our one word.
Yes.
What are we doing? Okay, sorry.
The big reveal.
Big reveal. All right. Kaylee, do you want to share yours?
You want me to go first?
Yes.
Okay. My word of the year is
Da-da-da-da-da.
fierce.
Yes.
Because I don't know what it is. It's like the jersey of me, but animal print has just been really speaking to me this season. So my birthday that just passed, my theme was wild and well dressed.
Oh my
and
God.
I asked everybody to dress in animal print, leather, furs, fake furs. And that just really sparked this idea that because I've had like a couple years of like peace and purpose and all these very like intentional things guiding my year, that I wanted this next year to be just a little bit more impactful. I really went through a couple words of like momentum, things like that, elevate, but I already put enough pressure on myself that I don't need a word that's going to put me in an even bigger pressure cooker. So fierce just felt like the right word for me because it's kind of like aligned with what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually step into presidency of a big organization in the event industry.
Yes.
I just need to get fierce about my finances. Just fierce is what really spoke to me in a fun way. So
Love that.
not being aggressive or anything like that, but just fierce in a fun way. Having fun this next year. Not everything has to be so serious. And that's our word.
I love that. And it's the year of the horse, and it's like moving forward and that momentum, so it works perfectly.
Yeah.
Love that. Gianna,
Yes.
what's your one word for 2026?
My one word is rooted.
Rooted. Ah, I love
I'm gonna
that.
be a little tree this year. I moved down to Florida this year from New York
Again.
for the third time.
Mm-hmm.
But life was crazy this year. I got a new job at Disney. I'm in the crazy catering world at Disney. So if you ever have an event at Disney, you might find me. So 2026, I want to just really be more grounded in life.
Love that. I think that's a great word. Rooted. You're staying here. Don't leave us again.
You should plant something at the start of the year and watch it grow. Yeah,
Yes.
that would
I
be really cute.
love that. Love that. Love that. My one word is flow. I was debating. Thank you. I was debating between joy, release, surrender, but I feel like flow is what I need to let go of control and just let things come into my life. Trust the universe, trust myself. So I'm letting flow works both ways, right? You're letting things go, but you're also accepting things into your life. And it's kind of how we're navigating through the year, right? To just let things flow and trust the process. Okay, so
And you're a creature that loves being near water.
I love being near water.
Different bodies of water. There's rivers,
Yep.
ocean,
Yep.
lakes, which we're going to walk towards now.
We're gonna walk towards the lake. Yeah, we're gonna end at the lake. So stay with us because it's gorgeous. But yeah, flow, I just feel like is super appropriate for me this year. And ready to go with the flow and release some of that control that I have. I was talking to somebody recently, and they're like, I went to Queens. I was talking to Anthony, and he's like, you just need to like relax a little. I'm like, I know, I'm a little tightly wound, so I feel like stepping into 2026, I can just flow.
Go with the flow, everyone. Go with the flow.
All right.
We practiced that a lot this weekend.
Yes, definitely. So those are our words. So hopefully you feel inspired to either pick up a copy of the book or go back and rewatch the stream, because I did go over all the key points. But I think it's important that you take some time to reflect, obviously to look in, look up, and look out, and you'll be able to figure out your one word. It'll come to you. Don't put pressure on it. It will just flow to you. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
I do want to give some guidance of the next year because
Okay.
it's all fun and games. We talk about it now. We get powered up. We get excited.
It's all fun and
we're
games.
Here, and then February 1st comes around.
Yes.
Or, July 2nd, or you get into the mundane of life and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So also be very specific in the next year with that word of maybe I tell Lauren this. She jokes about it, but I love to do quarterly check-ins.
Yes.
And think about how that word has worked for you in the past quarter.
Yep.
It's very easy to do end-of-year reflections, things like that, but be very intentional with quarterly check-ins, those monthly check-ins even.
Mm-hmm.
When you have a big decision to make, ask yourself, does this align with my word of the year?
Yes.
When, you are trying to figure out your next step or things like that, does this align with my word of the year? So just a little bit of advice going into the year.
I love that.
Keep it
going
on in 2026 instead of just really focused right now.
Yes. Love that so much. And again, if you need additional guidance and you would like to join the 31-day program for January, new year, new chapter, we're all going to be focused on that one word, how to implement strategies to your year. That's what this program is going to be about. Please reach out to me. You can check out my email address down below in the description. And reach out and we can get that all set up. There'll also be discounted plans for other programs throughout the year. So if you need that continued support, you'll have that as a resource as well. Or if you just have questions and you want to reach out to me, send me an email. I'd love to hear from you. The diner is open. This is a great spot if you're down in Celebration and want some excellent food for breakfast before you hit the parks if you're coming to Disney. Great little spot there. Let's take a last look at the link. It looks so gorgeous in the morning. This is where I sit. Bill's got his one word set in place. Great advice. Decided my one word is move. Need it physically, mentally, and emotionally. I love that, Lynette. That was my mom's one word last year. So I hope that you found value in this stream this morning. I really appreciate all of you being here. I acknowledge you for taking time out of your morning, out of your Monday, out of your week, just for you to reflect and learn something new. I appreciate you all. And remember, you are meant to be here in this moment. Okay? If you weren't here, you weren't meant to be here. Okay? Everything happens for a reason. Trust the process and trust the flow. Trust the flow, baby. I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank my lovely, lovely friends, Gianna and Kaylee, for being here with me as well. They just brighten my day. I hope you enjoyed meeting them. Hey, Peaches, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hope you have a wonderful week ahead.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. First day of Hanukkah. And
Oh my God. No one told me my hair's like this.
it's sticking up. Thanks for hanging with us. Share the stream, hit the like button, subscribe. I will see you next Monday. Good. You're good. You're good. I don't want to mess up the run. Have a wonderful Yes, Peaches, please do. It's a good one. Have a wonderful week, everyone. I'll see you next Monday. Goodbye.